Hey Wargamers, welcome back to another video. On this particular video I'm going to be taking a look at the contents of, as you probably guessed it, some of the Asset Drop stuff. Now for those of you who are not familiar with this, Asset Drop is basically it's a monthly loot crate, but it's all geared towards hobby supplies and so painting, painting materials. Just some really nice stuff. They basically every month give you some items that you may not have otherwise tried, you may not have considered, basically giving you a chance to expand the range a little bit. So this is going to be taking a look at some of the contents of there. Now, in this particular instance, I have two boxes available from them. I have the Core Supplies box, but I also have the Heroines box. So, I'm going to be taking a look at two different boxes. Now, they are going to be two separate videos, so I will make sure that the link is at the end of this video as well as down below. So definitely check that out if you're interested in both videos. Yeah, I'm going to crack them open. Now, both of these are for the March boxes. So I have not yet taken a look to see what is available in both of them, so they are going to be kind of a nice surprise for me. I am really looking forward to this because I've been wanting to try out one of these loot boxes for a little while now, and having one that is hobby related is definitely something that's high up on my list of things that I would love to be able to do on a monthly basis. Now, one thing I will say about these ones is that they do come from across the pond over in the UK. So for North American subscribers, unfortunately there's a little bit of issue with shipping and cost and whatnot. Definitely don't let that dissuade you from checking these boxes out. I highly recommend you go check out the Asset Drop website. Check out what it would cost to get involved, and maybe even check out at least one of the boxes. Because I mean, it's always great to be exposed to new stuff, new items, new materials, and this is a fantastic way of doing it without having to commit to a full range. But anyway, with that said, let us go take a look at the boxes. So here we are, we are going to check out the Core Supplies Discovery box. Now, if you're joining us from the Heroines box, you've already checked that one out. Thank you very much for checking this one out as well. Hopefully you enjoy this, or at the very least you figure you get something out of this. So, as I mentioned in the introduction, I have not yet cracked these, so I'm just I'm kind of interested to see what I get in as well. So it starts off with a nice little guide here, and actually this is kind of neat. So it looks like it gives us a bit of a rundown of what's in this Asset Drop. So we got like a little note from the founder here. It gets some of the contents. So it looks like there's some paints from Comart, so an opaque violet, bright rose, opaque white, as well as one of the color shift from Green Stuff World, the red goblin, which is actually kind of cool because I don't think I have that one, as well as a gloss black from Revel Aqua, so that's kind of neat. And let's see, we got some stuff from Reaper Master Series HD, some bright turquoise, as well as Surf Aqua. And I've heard that they throw these in quite a bit, the acid droppers there. So that's kind of neat. Kind of cool here, some effects on making and painting some crystals, it looks like. So that's actually really neat as well. It gives you a nice little rundown of things here. So yeah, that's kind of a neat little booklet here. The fact that it gives you a bit of a rundown on how to use the various elements of the box. Very cool in that regard. So let's keep getting into this here. As you can see, you know, the seal is still unbroken on here. Oh, let's just not be gentle. Let's just get the tissue paper out now. And oh, that's great. I'll have to give these to the wife. She really likes the Haribo ones. That's a nice little touch right there. I remember years ago ordering stuff from Mini Wargaming when they still had a sale, or a storefront rather, and they used to throw in candies like the Mike and Ikes and whatnot for during purchases. Really nice. So it looks like we got the paints here. So here we got the Comarts and dropper bottles. I really wish that GW would put their Citadels in these. But these are kind of nice, airbrush and paintbrush. So looking forward to giving these a try, especially the white. I've been trying to find a really nice white to use. Nothing against the Minotaurs. It's just, you know, I like trying out new things. The violet and the bright rose. That's actually a really nice rose color. I really like that. I'm looking forward to giving that a try. So that's very cool. And then the Red Goblin Color Shift paint. So like I said, I already grabbed some of the Color Shift paints, but I did not actually have the Red Goblin, so that one is kind of exciting to try on as well. And what do we got here? So this is acrylic paint. Huh. So this is the Revel stuff. And it is a, was this black? Yeah, so that's the gloss black paint right there. That should be neat. Always having a gloss black is kind of nice to have kicking around. And we got the empty dropper bottle with, nice, had to have an agitator in there, nice little label to actually give you an idea on what paint color's in there outside of just the color. So very nice. Oh, just excuse the cough. And we have the, oh, what is this? The Master Series core colors. So we got the bright turquoise and the surf aqua. Okay, so that's really kind of cool. These are colors that I don't think are actually well represented in the Citadel line, so having those kick around is kind of nice. And yeah, so the packaging itself, nice, keeps everything secure and whatnot. But yeah, so there we go. Very, very cool contents right there. Looking forward to giving a lot of them a try. But if you want to see them all, there we go. So some nice paints for me to give a try on, and drop a bottle if I ever decide to start transferring over the Citadel paints, and a nice little guide for the whole thing as well. So yeah, so that is the core supplies box right there. Very neat. I'm very eager to try some of these paints out, because I mean they're colors that I don't use a lot of. They're brands that I personally have not used before, except for the Green Stuff World. I'm looking forward to looking through the guide, just seeing what sort of information it gives you. And no, I'll definitely be considering whether or not I continue on with this loot box or not. Just because having this sort of box delivered to my door on a monthly basis would be very convenient and really nice for trying out new stuff. So that is the end of the core supplies. If you haven't already, be sure to go check out the Heroines box as well, where we will open that one up and see what's available. Excuse the cough. If you've already checked it out, once again, thank you very much. Hopefully you got something out of this video. And as always, guys, happy wargaming.